So Per, thank you very much for making the time today. I appreciate you're a busy man, so this is all about how we perform as one of your suppliers. So Roland Beuer have been founded in 1967. You've been around for 40 years. You've got upwards of 2,000 employees in 24 countries, and last year I think your revenues were in excess of 600 million euros. So one of the things I'd like to talk to you about today is, clearly you need a supplier that underpins and supports your consultants. Can you share with me some of the core values that you think are relevant or relevant in a scenario where a supplier is useful to you?
Certainly. When we contract suppliers for trainings, we look for a partner which is sort of in line with our core values. Our core values are partnership, excellence and entrepreneurship, enabling our consultants to deliver high-value services to customers all around the world, and we look for a training supplier which really helps us to deliver these values at the client side.
Thank you. And how do you think ImpactSkills measures against your core values?
From the first trainings we had with ImpactSkills starting in 2008, we surely are very confident that ImpactSkills delivers on all values. Their content of their training methodology is excellent, the training setup is very efficient, and their interactive coaching methodology helps to learn our consultants on the spot and improve in their performance right after the training. So this helps us in order to deliver our values at every project, at every pitch situations we are in.
Wonderful. And is that different from your incumbent or current suppliers, or the suppliers that you've had in the past, specifically around presentation skills at this level for your senior consultants?
At the level we're working with ImpactSkills, we're looking for instantaneous improvements in presentation skills. And that's where ImpactSkills is very strong at delivering, because when our consultants walk away from the training, they have a new tool set, they have experienced the coaching and a very steep learning curve right from the beginning, and that helps us to perform right on the spot.
Okay. And you mentioned that the real-time methodology is something that's very effective. Why would you say that's the case, or why is that important to you?
In pitch situations, which we are normally in, or presented in presentations to board meetings, it's very important that our consultants have a tool set in mind. And as they're working a lot with theory themselves, it's very helpful that ImpactSkills is not working on a very heavy tool, on a heavy theory set, but they are providing tools, that are providing ideas, that they're providing instantaneous feedback. Right. So in order to work on individual behavior and individual performance.
Right. Okay, thank you. Now, in terms of buying training, we genuinely believe that adults learn best by doing. As you quite rightly point out, light on the theory, heavy on the physical and practice and rehearsal side. We also believe that the facilitator is a very important part of the program. Their ability to convey the skill sets and the participants to take away those skills at the end of the program is extremely important. That's exactly what you're paying for. How well do you think ImpactSkills does that?
Well, the same which applies for us, that consulting is a people's business, applies for ImpactSkills as well. And when we were selecting our suppliers, we are looking for true professionals, for role models, right, which are accepted by our consultants, which are sort of in board situations very often. So we need a role model who's really in a situation to give a personal coaching in the end to our consultants. And ImpactSkills is really strong in that.
Thank you, thank you. And I appreciate that, because you're in a very competitive market yourself. You've been around 40 years, you work internationally in every large market internationally. Your consultants need to be able to differentiate themselves against your competitors. Do you think after the program there is an ability then to go into a presentation and start to be a little bit different from your competitors?
In the end, it's all about people. Consulting is a people's business. And judging from the experience, we see that ImpactSkills enables us to differentiate in situations, to give an edge to presentations, to have real stage presence, if you want to put it that way, in certain presentation systems. And it's a long way to go.
Yes.
For every personal, for everyone, for every consultant, but ImpactSkills helps us to go together with us the steps which are needed in order to show really good performance.
Thank you. And much like yourselves, you know, in terms of recommendations and referrals, we strongly believe that, you know, satisfied clients or happy clients breed success. Now, we obviously would like that to be the case here. Are you happy to work with us in the future? Would you be happy to recommend us as far as recommend?
We are very happy with the performance. We have a very sophisticated evaluation system of our trainings, which is done by the people who have joined the trainings. And I can tell you that ImpactSkills has outperformed many of our trainers, gets very high scores on our rating system. So I'm very confident to recommend ImpactSkills for presentation skills trainings.
Thank you very much. And is there anything else you'd like to add about what we do and how we do it?
We are confident that working together with ImpactSkills for the next month, they will be able as well to fine-tune and further develop their seminars to be even better than they are today, but I can very strongly recommend ImpactSkills.
Thank you very much for your time, Per. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.